This is part one of our series on stewarding and competition obedience. We have done our best to present the common techniques for this important job, but it must be remembered that the ring belongs to the judge. Therefore, the individual judge may have different instructions for the steward. Let's get started. Stewarding is important for several reasons. One reason is that it can teach a great deal about the rules, how things are judged, and ring procedure that you simply won't get any other way. Another is that the judge depends heavily on the steward, and good stewards make the ring run smoothly and make the judge's job manageable. Although the jobs of stewards are outlined in the Steward and Obedience in AKC Rules and Regulations, on-the-job training is the norm. We will discuss the tasks and duties without necessarily worrying about whether the ring steward or gate steward performs them. Stewards should arrive at least 30 minutes prior to the start of the trial. 45 minutes is optimal. Once you arrive, get your assignment from the chief ring steward and then report to your ring.
Good morning. Hey Sherry, I have you in ring 1 and utility B.
All right.
Here's your badge.
And I'm Sandy, and I am in rally.
Great. Oh, Sandy, I have you in rally ring 1.
Awesome.
Good. Thank you.
The judge will give you any particulars as to how he or she wants the work done. Pay close attention. One question that comes up commonly is, what should I wear? The answer to this varies. Some clubs specify what the stewards are to wear, while others leave it up to you. Here are some tips. A polo shirt and trousers are the best choice. Skirts, especially flowing skirts, may distract the dog while doing the figure 8 exercise. Clothing and shoes should be comfortable. A closed-toed shoe is best for several reasons. Sandals may pop as you walk and distract the dogs. Some indoor trials may be in buildings that are cold. Bringing a sweater or a light jacket is a good idea. Remember that attitude matters more than anything else. Think of this as customer service for dog teams. Handlers are nervous and focusing on their dogs, so be patient with them. As handlers arrive, they will come to your ring to check in. The table steward will confirm that they're listed in the program and then give them their armbands. The ring or gate steward should mark off the armband number on the ring card. This is usually done by marking a diagonal line through the number on the card with a marker. If the class in this ring has jumps, it's a good idea to write the dog's jump height under the armband number. When the team goes in the ring, the steward should make another diagonal mark to form an X. This is to show that the team has already shown. Now let's talk about those tasks directly associated with stewards that are working in Novice. One responsibility of stewards is to have the on-deck team near the gate opening before the judge finishes with the team in the ring. The on-deck team does not have to be all the way at the opening, but it should be readily available. No team should be allowed to enter the ring until the judge calls them in. Once they enter the ring, the judge must have his or her eyes on them at all times. If the judge is entering scores in a judge's book, he can't watch the team. When the team is invited in, one steward should be at the opening to prevent anyone else from entering, as well as to interfere with a dog that is attempting to leave the ring. The steward should not touch the dog that is trying to get out of the ring gate opening. This is because it may prevent the handler from being able to call the dog back into the ring. Try not to stand in the ring gate opening, rather stand near it. The first novice exercise is the heel on leash exercise. The team will enter the ring and perform the entire exercise while the dog is on the leash. The exercise that follows is the figure 8 exercise, which is also done on leash. The figure 8 exercise involves the two stewards. When the team completes the heel on leash exercise, the judge will say, "Exercise finished." This is the cue for the stewards to enter the ring. It's important not to become distracted by chatting or performing other functions. Your readiness to enter the ring will make the difference. Make certain that you have no food on your person when entering the ring. Also, avoid wiping your hands on your trousers after eating. The dogs will know. The judge will have already shown you where the stewards are to stand for the figure 8. Two of you will stand where indicated, fold your arms, and try not to look at the dog. Avoid looking straight up, as you will become unsteady. The team will make a total of 2 revolutions around both posts and then halt on the judge's order. At the conclusion of the figure 8 exercise, the judge will direct the handler to remove the leash and hand it to a steward. The steward facing the handler should take the leash. The leash is then to be placed on the ring gate at the opening where everyone can find it. The last 3 exercises are the stand for examination, then the heel free, and finally the recall exercise. For these exercises, it's important that a steward be posted at the ring gate opening to prevent a loose dog from running free on the grounds or in the building. At the conclusion of the recall exercise, the judge will say, "Exercise finished." This is the steward's cue to take the leash into the ring and to the handler. The quicker the dog is on leash, the quicker the team can clear the ring and you can get the on-deck team in. The final exercises for novice are the group sit and down. The judge will confer with the table steward on when groups will be done. The judge may have a certain number of dogs perform their routines and then conduct groups, thus having several group exercises during the class. It is also possible that the judge will do groups at the end of the class. This may mean that there are several sets of groups, one after the other. When time approaches for group exercises, the table steward will provide the gate steward with a list of teams in the next set of groups. The gate steward lines up these teams and ensures that all of the teams in this group are present. Once the judge invites the teams into the ring, the stewards will follow the judge's directions as to their deployment. Most judges will have one steward with a slip lead stand with them and another steward, also with a slip lead, stand near the ring opening. The judge will order the handlers to place their leashes and armbands beside their dog. In novice, the leash remains attached to the dog. Generally in novice, in the event that a dog should move from its place, the judge will direct the handler to secure their dog. However, if the dog moves towards the judge or the ring opening, a steward may be directed to secure the dog. At the conclusion of the group exercises, stewards should leave the ring and stand clear of the opening. This facilitates getting the ring cleared. This is the conclusion of Part 1 in our training series for the Steward in Obedience. You can further your understanding by reading the Steward in Obedience found in the AKC regulations. These regulations can be found at akc.org/rules. Thank you for watching, thank you for stewarding, and enjoy your stewarding experience.